thing would have worked better. Woo! All right, we are live. We're gonna wait for a few people to get in, eat something. I'm hungry. Shoot, how is the light not? Well, we always have technical difficulties right in the beginning, and then for some reason everything just worked. All right, so we're going live, starting. Most people won't be able to see us because they probably off of work or off of school or something like that. Oh, I didn't take the SIM card out. Well, hopefully we won't get no calls. Actually, I forgot I can. They do not disturb. And boom. All right, and see, oh, we got special effects. Look at the diffuser. Ooh, that's our intro. Ooh, diffuser. Smell real good. All right, lavender. Coley, Nico, Crochet. So precious, her little boys. It looked like she got a man. Look like it. I'm hungry. Sponsored by McDonald's, which we should not be eating, but you know if they pay, we'll mess with them. Boom. Why make it a little brighter? I guess.
See, that's your phone. So man, Verizon does not let me carry data until the new year.
That's it. It's not until the new year.
Right. I'm so mad. I take 8 gigs last month. I want my 8 gigs. I woke up so happy. I looked at it like, you gotta be kidding me. Back to 16.
They said no.
So I gotta let that ride until next year and see what happens.
See, if I'm in the middle, their algorithm for calculating auto exposure is limiting my belief. So I had more lights and everything. Well, shit. See, what I was gonna do is use the studio light. Like, boom.
That would've been cool.
Yeah, that's all. I'm still thinking about doing it. I'm thinking I will.
Still using the Honor 8?
Honor 8, P10 Plus. Gotta use this because it can't. The Galaxy One with a keyboard. Oh. Anybody remember that? Keyboards. Yeah, I use that for the console controller stuff. Because everything, it can't handle like certain things.
Where's that phone? Oh, I was disappointed in the Mate.
New Mate 10? Yeah, me too.
I was disappointed because I'm like, y'all had the opportunity to really take over the market.
Let's go good.
But I was so disappointed. He's eating right now, clearly.
The problem is Huawei. We'll see if they really do come February, March, April, after Galaxy. Because they're in that, like, weird, like, we can't get the new chips. But we also get out before everybody else. But yeah, you're right. They got out after the X, after the Pixel and everything. They could have been like, boom. And they moved for AI chip, which the only real benefit that I see, they've been using AI for years. And it makes an effect. The problem is, the only viewable is you hold it up. Oh, it's a flower. Oh, this is a person. It's cloudy. I don't care. Like, right. Take a amazing picture.
It is, right.
Dang, this is wobbly. I want to go a little low. Actually, hold on. Think. It's the table. It's the mile left. Think.
Where's the tripod thing at?
The tripod's too high, even at its lowest.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the problem. The tripod's right over there. Which I think I just figured out a way to do it. Hold on, everybody. I got a plan. Why did I think about it before? The old photo booth.
The Galaxy S9, what's his name? The S9 is leaked.
Is that they going with that crazy screen? They're going basic?
It's going to be an S upgrade.
Oh.
I'm so mad because it looks like the Note, whatever they're going to call it. The Note, which one are we on right now? The Note 9? 8? Okay, so the Note 9 will have the in-screen fingerprint reader. Yeah, so then Samsung's kind of like on my Galaxy S9. They're like, it's going to be Just an S upgrade. We're gonna change the fingerprint scanner to where everybody wants it, and
that's the one thing they go
little
on.
internal upgrades and
The normal upgrades they do every year.
yeah, and that's it.
And you're like, all right, now shut up.
Oh yeah. Let's do a family part.
Oh, but of course. Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me because Google itself
Yep. It don't make a difference.
actually has better effects.
It's AI. It's software processing. All right, Melissa. Let's see.
Your phone than it is. All
All right, so I guess they can see us. They ain't got to see our food. There we go.
Hey, Melissa.
Boom. Where Barisha at?
Marisa?
Mm-hmm. Amy, you having her watch?
No,
Amy
I
ain't
didn't
on
know
yet.
that.
Boom. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, that's way better.
This is way better. Y'all can see us. We need shadows in the night.
I don't know, Benji. You still may be.
I don't know. Might be. All right. First topic. You know what, dog?
I'm bringing this up on my phone, too, because,
All right. First topic. Man. It was interesting.
oh, it looks good. It looks great, actually.
Mm-hmm. That pixel. Front facing. All right, so the first topic is a video I watched early this morning. And the title was A Real Man Will Pay All Your Bills.
It's true.
Okay,
But a real woman won't allow it to happen.
Now you just reversed the whole date thing. Well, I'll let you offer to pay for dinner, but it's nice. I want you to offer, but I want you to pay. You just reversed it with bills.
But a real woman won't allow you to pay all the bills. Think about it.
Okay.
What real woman?
Careful, because whenever you say,
real woman?
Oh, shoot.
What real woman? Now, again, the outlier is always if you stay-at-home mom with the kids and tending to the household. That means, ladies, I don't mean to stick you in the kitchen, but that means if the man has 3 meals cooked, the kids are taken care of.
The man has 3 meals cooked. Get home on lunch.
And on lunch, the lunch is made when he gets up to go. She basically has to carry her work.
Whoa!
I mean, vice versa. And no, this doesn't just go for you. If you're the breadwinner and the guy is staying at home off the fruits of your labor, the man has to make sure the kids are good, the household is good. Simple as that. He has to carry his work, and she has to carry her work. You can't be in a relationship where one person does all of the work, provides everything financially 100%. Oh, would you just along for the ride?
I don't know about that. Now, also says she agreed. Real women shouldn't let a man do everything.
Facts.
There's some women that do, but
They shouldn't. They ain't real women.
no, they feel that they look a certain way, and that brings enough joy and value, just their looks.
They ask them to go to McDonald's and try to order a burger and see how much value they get them. Ask them to pay that mortgage. Like, oh, I look pretty. Can I stay here for free? I may work with some men, but they ain't gonna work with the landlord.
And there it
ain't
goes.
It ain't gonna work with the landlord.
Okay, so all right, so with that, so this is what I think. That's your belief. You traditional and all that. I think that it depends on the couple. What do they agree to?
Listen,
So gender roles are
ain't no real woman gonna allow they dude to get up and pay all the bills, and they do nothing. Don't matter what they agree to. Well, she ain't a real woman, and he a sucker. But
no, I'm being a gentleman. My woman shouldn't have to do anything.
Anyway, he's stupid.
Why?
Sorry, man.
That's
just stupid.
That's that traditional
No, it's not.
of gentlemen.
No, it's not. Kobe Bryant said something that was really, I liked what he said. To answer all of that, being a gentleman. They said, oh, Kobe, your wife went with you shooting in the gym. Now, Kobe responded the perfect way you can. He said, my wife did everything else so I could focus on nothing but basketball. So he said, no, she wasn't with me physically shooting in the gym. But she did everything so I could be shooting again.
But that's what they agreed on.
Yes.
That's what they agreed on. Because there's some people that say, "Oh, all he does is work."
Well,
he has to do something, and that's their agreement. If they're upset with it, then they're not happy with the agreement. The problem is a lot of people get into these relationships and all that stuff, even marriages, without defining. I'm going to do this, and you're going to do this. Because guess what? The man or whatever may be better at the cooking and the cleaning, at the whatever, or it take them a less time, or they do it better, or whatever, or they enjoy it. I don't know, but it's about those individual people. Speak on it. What she said. Whew, if you both go in thinking, let me do what I can to help my spouse. Okay, so she's right. You're right, Melissa. You both go in and say, can we help? But that's part of the discussion. You break it down like, I'll do this, you do this, da 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 da. So it doesn't have to be the woman. The woman must do this type stuff, and the man must. It can be complete role reversal or a mixture of blah blah. It's what you like. All right, I'm gonna do this. You do that. I'll do that. Blah blah. Boom. So your traditional view.
Ain't no real woman gonna sit back. Her man go to work all day.
Her man all day.
All day.
So you sound like the MGTOW. You sound like the MGTOW. Okay, let me explain about MGTOW.
I don't know who MGTOW is, but shout out to him.
No, it's not a person. It's a group. So you got the MRAs, men's rights activists. Essentially, it's the flip side of the feminists.
Meninists.
And there's some meninists in there. And what they say, and I was breaking this down. I was like, they say the same thing that women say, that feminists say. Look up a definition for feminism. It's trying to make everything equal between men and women. What they don't really tell you, the whole little asterisk behind it is we're going to equalize the women stuff first. Women issues first. Meninists, the other side, only we're going to do the man stuff first. And they've been real scared to speak up. Because there's a lot of, man, that red pill, I'm telling you, that red pill movie. Now, I'm not a meninist. I think for my dang self. So, nah, ain't no MGTOW, none of that. I'm like, fair, but we can never really get to fair. I'm sorry, we just can't. Because we're different genders. Like reproductive, like we were talking about on the last episode with our old boy and the strippers. They want that $1 million with the baby. He had no control. And that's just one of those things biologically. No control, sorry. But,
you know, I wish he would have had some type of control. Yeah. It is what it is. It's one of those things in life that I don't like the cold outside, but I can't stop it. So you gotta deal with it. Yeah.
That's a good ass analogy.
That's literally
that's a good analogy.
You can't change it.
You can't change it, but you can prepare for it. Yeah, that's true. And I think in about 50 years, I hope 50 years, hopefully less, a lot of these gender issue stuff like women being paid less for doing the same thing. Now, the MRAs, not the MRAs, the MGTOWs argue that it's because women get paid less because they choose to do different jobs. They don't want to do the hard jobs. They don't want to be in the office for hours and hours and hours. Women don't. That's what they're saying. Yeah, I know. But when you compare it to traditional women work, which is housework and all that, like trying to keep a house clean. What is that like? That's like trying to keep a driveway shoveled in a blizzard. You gonna keep on doing it. You gonna keep on, but it's gonna keep on getting dirty. So it's just it's a stupid. I don't agree with them on that because it's just stupid. Like women shouldn't. Number one, you start off. Well, they don't really want to have equal pay. Ask any woman, they want equal pay. Nah. But I ain't got off topic. We didn't got way off topic because we talking about
At the end of the day, ain't no real woman gonna let her man go to work and pay all the bills, and she provide nothing. She got to carry her worth. Now I agree with that. And see, I agree with you on Melissa.
Yep.
I swear to you.
Traditional housewife, man.
That's why I said, like, listen, she got to be. Being a traditional housewife to me means kids good, house good. If the man is making more than enough money to take care of everything else,
and the woman doesn't, nobody else has to work,
then that's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
But if you don't be with me, you got to carry your weight, your worth. Oh God!
Look what Melissa said. That's why she started working again because it was harder.
I believe that.
But I 100% believe it. Shoot, I did, man. So, and I don't mean to devalue the housework and all that stuff because it has to get done
before he devalues it.
I was about to devalue it a little bit. It's one of those things, because I argue about it. There's no real problem. Okay, a problem that can be fixed in an hour is not a real problem. That's what I say. So, housework and all that, you could hire somebody. Now here's the thing. If you, here, all right, what would you say to some guy that, I found a flaw in your logic. All right, so no real woman is a woman that allows her man to work all these hours, just work and do nothing. What if he paid for a maid or whatever, and a babysitter and all that?
But what do you need her for?
Dang, wait. Okay, so her value is that?
No, she has to bring something. Listen, if I'm traveling up Mount Everest.
Why the hell are you going to Mount Everest?
If I'm traveling up Mount Everest, and you just coming along for the ride, you ain't bringing no extra coats, no hot cocoa. You just bringing yourself. What I need you for? Literally, you just pulling me down. Matter of fact, 'cause I got to cater to you halfway. Okay. You just pulling me down. Nah, we both not going. I ain't freezing. I ain't freezing. Nope.
She just worked to bring extra money to the family. Into the family.
And she said she ain't let no stranger clean her house. And his.
Clean my drawers. Oh. Hey, Melissa, I got a question for you. You and Chris, Miss Chris Brown's her husband. You and Chris, y'all at some, I don't know, y'all went to some wedding. Buffet open. Would you let another lady make your man's plate? Yes or no? Would you let him, like, I know we may answer this question. We got new viewers now. Would you let another woman make your man's plate? I find the answer to this is so interesting. It speaks parallels. Amy would let somebody make Rodney's plate. Would you, Amy? Would you? No. No. Why not? Why not, Melissa? Why wouldn't you? Boy. Yeah, they did one thing.
She ain't gonna let Cousin Faith
Cousin
make
Faith
this play.
I think the follow-up questions are the best, though. I want to know why, Melissa. Why? That's my job.
See?
Why is it her job?
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of gender
I'm not saying that. I really try to go to the base of it. Why? Why do we get to this point? Why is that?
Melissa, why is it your job to make Chris's plate? In my own home.
No, not in your own home, Nicole. You're at a wedding or something, and it's a buffet style.
Amy said,
you may be making mine too. Depends on who it is. Because of faith. But I want to know, like, why? Because women are very hard on that. Like, no. No. They make my man's plate. Why?
Because they say,
and what is the opposite side of it? What's the man side of it?
Take out the garbage.
Shit. Oh, Lord. Him to open the door for me at a wedding.
See?
Okay, what's easier? What's easier? Now, let's complicate things. Let's say you got a whole bunch of kids.
Then the kids make the plate?
Nah, they're too little. The woman, and then, see, here's the other thing. The woman's supposed to be making the kids' plate. And then but how's she going? Oh, and it was taking a long time. I was getting hungry, so she just made me a plate. Oh! Tell you.
Women don't think he got you there.
I'm just wondering.
Why?
Why is he making his own damn plate? Equality. Nicole says so. We said, okay, and above it, why is he making his own damn plate? Yeah, exactly. But see, that's where I go with the whole equality thing. But it's one of those weird things with a lot of women that they make their man's plate. I call baby boy on that one.
But why, women? Why is it your job? Why can't Cousin Faith make your man's plate?
Now, see, she said it. She's like, she make the kids' plate, then her man's, then him. But while you was making the kids' plate, Cousin Faith snuck in. Got that plate full. You came back to the table.
Melissa, while you're making the kids' plate.
Oh, but he doesn't expect you to. Now, I would challenge that argument. I would challenge that one, Melissa. Just in that one sentence. Let's read the sentence. Done it for years. But he doesn't expect him to. How do you have something done for years and then don't expect it? It's one sentence. You even segmented it out. Those two don't go together. But that may be true. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying with the logic, man, you got something going on for years.
AKA he's saying it's not true, Melissa.
And y'all been married forever. Ever. In a day.
Melissa, who takes the garbage out? Never mind, he just told me he does expect it.
Thank you, Chris.
I was going to ask Melissa, does she expect Chris to take the garbage out? If he's done it for
She
years.
said her oldest son takes it out. Yup, mine too. Well, actually, man, shoot, pick a child. Give Leona a few years, she's going to be taking it out.
But Benji, I believe that women are so territorial about who makes their man.
You
play.
mad? That's territorial.
They are because, y'all understand. What's the old saying? Food is the way to a man's heart.
Mm-hmm.
So women equate food to the care of their man. If that makes sense.
The care of man is territorial.
Yes.
It's weird because it shifts from, then I throw this monkey wrench. Because I like to go down the scale. So I say, okay, is it okay for his mom to make the plate? Yeah, she want to make the plate. Yeah, then go down.
But then, most women won't even allow the mom to make the plate because women will feel like that makes them look bad in front of the mother.
See, that's the problem with the you're right. You're right.
Women are weird creatures. You guys are weird creatures. Y'all got
That's true.
Book this on to understand you. Y'all are weird creatures.
Nicole broke it out. The buffet, me having to make the decisions for plates for everyone would just hold up the line. But I can say I make the kids. I can also say I would find it extremely strange and have issues if another woman was making this plate. You feel strange and have issues. Why? Let's just say that's his good friend from college. What Amy say? Depends on if the man, if it's a good man who provides for me and take care of the home. The least I can do is make his plate. See, that's your belief. See?
I think it's more because women look at food as the way a man's heart.
You're right.
I really believe that.
Oh, yeah, look, everybody watching.
Like, women are very territorial, crazy creatures.
I ain't saying crazy. They're definitely territorial. They're territorial in the mug. No, women they are territorial. Okay, we were working the photo booth, right? All right, sorry, Janelle, I'm putting it out there. We work in the photo booth, and this girl came up, and I didn't realize it, but it's important to pay attention to it. But this girl came up, she started asking me stuff about the photo booth. So Janelle went and got a picture of me and her and made sure to show to this girl that me and her were together. And then the girl, she kept on using my name. Oh, what's your name? Benjamin? Oh, Benjamin. Saying the first name, kept on saying it. And I'm looking at Janelle like, and she's like, and she started Janelle physically got in the way. And it was very interesting. And then after the fact, Janelle broke it down. He's like, that girl was flirting with you, and but she didn't care. And I had to let her know that I'm there. I'm your girl. Like, and the way she was explaining, like I was supposed to understand it, like it was just a thing. This girl was asking about the photo booth, and I was like, oh yeah, we do this and then.
Women, we don't understand. I guess vice versa. Just also vice versa. Women, we can tell when the dude's trying to talk to you in a different type of manner when he's not just a friend.
Dude.
But vice versa, women, we can't tell when y'all flirting with us. We don't know no better.
Dude, I swear.
We don't know no better. We just roll with the flow. We just go.
Oh, she like this. Yeah, we really don't know. I mean, let us know. Not just, oh, this girl trying to do this. Oh, really? Okay, I was just taking her at face value of what she was saying.
Right. But that's because women are territorial.
Women know women. Amy broke it down. All right, what Nicole say? Makes no sense as why we are out as a family. He is comfortable. The woman in the buffet line to make his play. I'm still
Nikki, has a woman made your man's plate?
Dude. Why he isn't making his own? Though. It's a very different house. So, I prepare plates for everyone before myself. Now, see, that's another thing with women. They prepare everything before their own plate.
Yes, that's the nurturing aspect of them.
Yes. Well, most of them.
Yeah, not all.
No, we can't. That's not across the board. But yeah, no, Amy's right. Women do know women. It's real. It's a trip. They got a whole different communication style. It's indirect.
It's weird.
It is weird. It's ass backwards if you ask me.
Crazy.
But they talking like a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of it's based on feeling. You supposed to know how they feel it. Dude, you said you was hungry. All right, you want to get something to eat? What you want to eat? You should know that after a long day, you get the whole damn story. He's like, I really wasn't talking about being hungry. I was. And why did you say you was hungry? Why?
Crazy.
Man, every man has a few stories about that one. It's crazy. All right, Megan jumped in.
That is y'all nature. You're crazy.
Also, it's learned. See, it's nature and nurture.
No.
It's just pure nature.
It's pure nature.
Women are. But the one thing is, you can't speak about women like a monolith. There's a few things you can speak about women and say every woman, and like there's a few things you can say that with, and it's like, what is it? Dang, I forgot what it was. But there's a few that like I asked a lot of women, they're like, "Yep, crazy." She says both nature and nurture. I to a degree, it depends on the thing, because some things are just it's too crazy to be nurture. It's just like too consistent across the board.
Crazy.
Crazy is the one thing that is.
They like shopping.
Yeah,
they're territorial.
Dude, they're aesthetic.
That's even female lions. Female lions are territorial over the male lion. It is what it is.
Dude, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on with. I don't know. Here's the thing, though, and like another topic we was gonna get into is about women and like not women, but actually, hold on. Actually, we can speak on this one. I can definitely speak on this. Women and the single women out there trying to date all. Now, most of y'all already got people. That's cool, but I can tell you, y'all trying to get me in there, whatever. Number one, like you said about the food is to a man's heart. I swear for God, if you come there smelling like some good bacon and we hungry. Or smelling like something good food. Y'all trying to wear all these different fragrances and stuff. You smell like some food. Smell like some food. I'm telling you, it works. I swear for God, it works. All right. Well, actually, since we got ask your husbands, if you smell like some food, would they want to be around you more? Guaranteed. America. Shout out Bernie Mac, R.I.P. That would have been great to have him on the show. I ain't crazy. You. All right.
So basically saying get bacon scented perfume.
No, I'm saying smell like food. Now, the one thing they do is they go after fruits.
Ladies, stop going to Victoria's Secret. Next time you want to get perfume, go to Pick and Tay. Right there in the meat aisle.
Slap some bacon on
by the deli.
Depending on what you like.
Can I get a pound of catfish?
And not catfish. Don't do that. Focus. Don't do that. But, okay. All right, another topic. Let me go and find my thing. I had a list here on the laptops. Tops of laps.
Well, why are you looking for that? I'm going to justify why women are crazy. Because you guys don't want gender roles, but then you don't want a man making your man's plate. Freshly baked chocolate chip cookies.
Dude, bruh. Yup.
So when the Girl Scouts start selling cookies, are y'all gonna start selling perfume as well?
What is this? I didn't mute it on here. Wow. Freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm telling you. But you can do A/B testing on it. Have some women walking in smelling like the normal stuff, and then have someone walking in like some cookies, and you hungry.
How long have women been around?
How long have women been around since the beginning? Since men been around?
How long perfume been around? Just as long.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. But if attracting men.
Okay, hold on. Listen, you going to this? Okay, all right. Oh, hey.
It would have been cookie flavored, cookie scented,
and they have some of that and all that.
Because nobody buys it. They rather smell like lavender, which is a color, which is crazy to me. They're like
orange.
You're right.
Orange is a flavor, it's a fruit, and it's a color.
See, but then they want to smell like lavender.
That's that.
That's
okay,
color.
But that goes into not they try to do that for them. Understand that. There's some stuff women do to try to attract guys and all that, but a lot of it is for themselves. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. They do a lot for themselves.
I don't believe it. They say it. I don't believe it.
It's the truth.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe it.
Ladies, speak on it.
Of course they're gonna agree.
Because it's the truth.
But they're lying.
They're lying. Women lie.
If you ask them, hey, are you guys crazy? They're gonna say no. But then you ask them, what's the craziest thing you ever done?
Ooh.
They're going to all have something.
Huh. Yeah. Well, some women admit there's certain things they do are crazy and they don't understand it. But I'm not going to say all of them say, what they do is crazy. Because they're not all. I mean,
name one.
Serena Williams.
She crazy.
Man, she ain't crazy. Crazy on that court, man. She killing it.
She drinks 18 hours a day.
Yeah, and
it's crazy.
Look where she at.
It's crazy.
Look where she at.
It's crazy.
Real man.
She could have had Drake. She messed around and got a billionaire. I know. That's
Drake. Drake.
But no, seriously, women are wonderful creatures. You guys aren't all crazy. Just 99.7%. So not all. Y'all like to be in a little small percentage. So you're not like everybody else. So yes, every woman that's listening, you're in that 0.3. That's not crazy. Just being honest. Come on, bitch, what's taking you so long?
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it because it was the Real Man Pay Bills, which crazy. Which that video, that's just kind of the title of the video, but the video had a lot more to do than just that. What did she say? See, tell you have to live with your own sin too. I believe that alone, but a lot of stuff when it comes to women and how they look, like women are super sensory creatures, super sensory. And I'll tell you this: any woman that's been pregnant on there,
thank you,
they bloodhound.
Thank you, Nikki. See, Nikki though,
man, like otherwise you get bored. Dang! No! No, thank you on the
It's just like ladies. All men are dogs. Some are pit bulls. Some are chihuahuas. But we're all dogs.
I ain't no dog.
All women are crazy. Some may be, who the hell is crazy? Some may be Jeffrey Dahmer. Some may be, oh boy.
What's the one?
I ain't saying his name. But some may be him. Some women may be, that level of crazy. That little minor crazy.
All right, so there was a video. We changed the topics now. Keep speaking if you want. And we said most of your viewers are women, so we crazy for watching. There we go.
What kind of sort of? You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real.
Well, there's one.
No, not at all. Women are very intelligent, kind creatures.
Do they speak well too?
They speak very eloquent.
Speak so well. Those women, they speak so well. They speak so well. Dang, Coley. Wow. I'm not rereading that one, but dang. And no, I don't like it. That's why she gone. But no, dang, she used the historical context. Okay, so we switching up topics. Listen. Yes, most men are loyal. And here, okay, no, we're gonna stay back on this. Let me tell you something about what a lot of stuff women say. And this is something that a lot of men realize this, they wouldn't freak out. They would not freak out about a lot of stuff women say. Especially when women talk about men, and they talk about men, they not really talking about most men. When they complain about something, they not really complaining about that. They really don't care. All they men about
that's a crazy thing.
And you break it down and ask them, they're like, no, it's like 2 men I ever knew did all this. But they'll rant on it.
Amy said, keep backpedaling.
I ain't backpedaling. Shoot, you.
She told on me.
Yeah, you. Shoot. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to hit on religion. You ready for religion?
Okay.
You ready for organized religion? All right, so I'm going to play, you can only hear it. If you follow my page, you saw that I shared this video. And when I heard it, I know this man's opinion on organized religion.
I don't rock with real organized religion.
And I was like, oh Lord, he done got his own church. And just listen. Let me turn it all the way up so y'all can hear it, because this man is very controversial. Okay, I'm gonna set it up for you though. He's a pastor of a church. Okay.
How you a pastor at church? Be aware of problems. We are definitely living in our last age. Well, bitch, let me tell you something. You must be a bitch like Cheryl. Yes, I cussed. I'm the cussing pastor, while your motherfucking pastor ain't doing a goddamn thing. I'm the cussing pastor that used my platform to raise $6,000 for this motherfucker going to a play, while these other ignorant ass, non-functioning ass pastors wasn't doing a
Facts.
in this city. Now, if that bothers you, that I'm a cussing pastor, then get your motherfucking ass off my damn page.
Facts.
Plain and damn simple.
Yep.
See, I don't play. It's about being real.
Yep.
It's about the truth. And I don't give a damn what none of you bitches said, and none of you hoe ass niggas either. It's about telling the truth just like it is. So, bitch, bye. I'm gonna take you off the page so you don't have to worry about it. See, y'all be worried about the wrong thing.
No, respect.
Yes, I curse. Hell, Jesus probably cursed.
Facts.
Sitting up in heaven looking at you ignorant ass Negroes and saying, damn, I made that food.
Hey, I agree 100%. Lord, no, I couldn't say that because I agree 100%. I'm not a fan of organized religion.
Don't you know, watch. You're not a fan, but see, so you agree with what that
100%.
that pastor said. See, because you were talking about, you said, hold on, what? You used the analogy of pimps and
pastors. Pimps and pastors.
Pimps and pastors. Speak on it.
So it
Explain that.
make no damn sense. So you telling me the church building paid for, everything that the pastor's house paid for. Let's go role reversal. Role reversal. I got some hoes. They going to work all week. They come to me and give me the money. About 10%. I don't want the whole thing. Just give me 10% of what you made this week. I'm going to pull up with a nicer car than you have, by the way. I ain't really doing nothing but telling you what you want to hear. Just be honest with you. And I'm just a real fly and flashy. Am I a pimp or a pastor?
Is that the game? We take a picture. We take two pictures and say pimp.
Am I a pimp or a pastor?
Welcome back to.
Oh wait, let me put on a suit. Then I'll be a pastor. But let me put on my purple suit. Then I'm a pimp.
Well, sometimes.
But sometimes a lot of pastors come out in the purple suit.
It's true. That does sound like a game you could play. Fill up a picture of somebody.
You a pimp or a pastor? See, I believe in God, everybody. I just believe that take your 10%, give it to somebody in need. Don't give it all to the pastor where the building fund is never paid off. What we need a building fund for? These people out there homeless. How them niggas need a building? Forget a building fund to build a new room. They need somewhere they need clothes, shoes, socks, something.
Like the Joel Osteen or Joel
Osteen got that big ass church down there. And they can't even let people in. Listen, that sounds crazy to me. That's why I always give back. People, you're not going to heaven. Why? Because I choose to help the man next door versus the man across the city with the big old church. The man that drives the nicer car than I have.
But it's God.
Nigga, that ain't God. That man over there, that purple suit is not God. He a pimp. He an organized pimp.
So what you're saying is the congregation are...
Hoes.
Dang, you don't mince the word. I'm trying to think of a better word for it. Now, so you gonna ruffle some feathers with that.
That's cool.
Are you like that cursor pastor? Like,
that's cool.
Get off my page.
Listen, at the end of the day, people, let this sink in and give you 10%. The building you're going to is paid off. The pastor's car is paid off. His house is paid off. They don't pay taxes. That We Energies bill has no tax on it. So trust me.
They can.
And they get tax credits for that at the end of the year because the church is a non-profit. So what are you paying for again? You got 100 people that come in and give $10. Not sharp as Dr. Jordan. What is the math on that? $1,000? 100 people give $10. What's the math on that? What's 100 times 10, everybody? 1,000, right?
Yeah.
So, you have $1,000 a week. Thank you. The pastor pulling $1,000 a week. And that's on the low end. That's $4,000 a month. Where's that money going? How many food drives did your church have this year? How many homeless people did y'all help? How many scholarships did your church give out? How many coats did y'all do?
They gotta pay for the building.
The building already paid off. Let's be real. The building been paid off.
They didn't pay taxes on it.
They don't got to pay taxes on it.
How does that work?
How does it work? There's a bill.
Taxes for a building that's owned by a nonprofit.
Listen, I look at people that go to church, no different than I look at the little dudes that join the gangs. They just want to be accepted.
I mean,
they just want to be accepted. And I believe in God. I literally believe in God. 100%. But you got to be kidding me. The Bible clearly says, no man-made temple will ever house the Lord. So what the hell is the church then?
Dang, you right.
So what the hell is the church then?
Well, Amy.
It's the truth.
The truth now.
Yes, it's the truth. That's why I don't go to church. And I swear to you, the day I go to church is the day I know the pastor personally. And I know when I see him giving the money back. You know people out here struggling? Christmas time just hit. People ain't got money for their kids. People hot water getting shut off and all of that.
Yeah.
How many energy bills your church is paying for?
Ooh, that should be. Shouldn't there be like some benefit if you join a church and pay your what's that you should get some kind of?
You don't think so? Or at least show me. That's the thing. I don't want the money back. If I'm giving it, I'm giving it. I just want to be shown where the money's going. That's it. Is it that hard? I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. There's people are struggling every day. I challenge you this. Go to your pastor tomorrow. Well, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sunday, right?
No, tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, okay. Go to your pastor out after Bible study and ask can you stay at the church for the night. Cause you ain't got no hot water. See if he gonna let you stay there. No, but you know, the Lord says he cometh and he goeth. So you gotta go with him. I'm telling you, I know people will get mad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not a fan of organized religion. If you choose to give your money to the pimp, that's cool. Give your money.
Dang. To each your own.
So that's a person's needs. See, and that's the thing. And that's why I made the caveat of, if I know where the money's going, and I know you're helping, you know, the church is helping the community, cool. I have no problem with that. I support those churches.
Yeah.
Dead serious. If you can show me that your church is actually helping, that's good support. I'm talking about all the churches that's taking the money that never get the building fund completed. Where you looking like the building fund being, the thing's like $5,000. And you see that building fund hovering around 1,000. And you know for a fact everybody giving their money. And then it somehow go to 1,100. Then the next week, 1,200. Listen, man, don't that one church, I can't even say it because do business. But anyways, there's certain churches, man, I can't say what I want to say. But listen.
So there are certain churches that do certain things that, you know, you wouldn't exactly approve of. And it's one of those things that, I don't know, man. Because there's certain churches that are good. And then you got, what I don't understand, and this is where I could, like TD Jakes and all that, like, super mega multi-million-dollar churches, and we know where the money's coming from, but also the statement is that the explanation is that, you know, God has ordained and made this happen.
When? Where? When did God ordain them to build a building that I ain't got no control over? God didn't put me ahead of that money. You know what? It was great. I look at look. I can't think of the right words for it. I give money to those in need. I've never saw a church go out of business.
No.
And that's just being honest. I've never seen a church go out of business. So, and that's what it is, theoretically. You want to do your history of it? It's a business. It is a business. Guarantee your church has a good business expense report when they file in taxes. It's a business, kind of like a marriage. It's a legalized relationship. It's a contract. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Literally. But I'm not knocking all churches. Don't get me wrong, people. I'm not knocking every church. There's a lot of good churches out there. I'm sure it's a ton. If I open up a church, I'll gladly be a great church, and I gladly will give you the expense report down to the last penny of what we receive. And show everybody, hey, we received $500 this week. $250, scholarship. $100, Cokes for kids. The other $150 is going somewhere else. Probably to me. Go gamble. But anyway. No, but seriously, like, it's a lot that I don't agree with the whole church thing. I just don't. It is what it is. So I'll tell you, Ben completely dropped out. I don't know what's going on with him. See, we get to talk about
something.
We get to talk about a real subject. Ben just says,
No, I chime in. It's just when it comes to a lot of that, I'm still like, I don't know how they really do it. They go, Buck.
What's up, Buck?
I don't know what it just doesn't make logical sense, and maybe that's just something I can't understand. But the pimping, I mean, when you use that analogy, it makes a lot of sense. It's almost.
I mean, it's the truth.
It's the truth. And it's sad. It's real sad. It's like.
But I ask a lot of people that go to church all the time. Number one, the Bible clearly says, "No man may temple shall ever house the Lord," which kind of disrupts the whole building of a church in the first place. Seeing is that when Jesus held congregations, they were usually outside, no building.
Can't do that in Wisconsin.
No, not at all. No building. But number two, if you're giving your money to a church but you passing by 10 people on the way to the church that needs your help, honestly, like for real need your help.
Nicole just talked about she brought up a point about it being it's not expected. She gives what she can when she can, but they're not expected to. I would challenge that. I would say social pressures, they pass that plate, they're looking at you, you pressure to. You're kind of expected to.
But it's also why they do it in front of everybody. Think about it. That's also why they do it in front of everybody. They don't have to think. Listen, and this is how you know, by the way, if you all don't believe me. Churches used to have this thing. Like, they probably still have it. It's where you can put your money in an envelope and do it outside before you walk in so nobody can see exactly what you gave or whatever the hell. Yeah. But then when you get in the church, they still pass that collection plate around.
That's true.
How about this? I challenge your church to do this. Say, hey, show us the bills and we'll make sure the bills get paid.
We'll all pull together and give it.
We'll all pull together and give
it. So you're saying, okay, so everybody put in their 10%, here's all the total bills. That 10% is way higher than the bills.
Yeah. For real, think about it. Think about it like this. Challenge your church to do that. Or challenge your church to say, hey, we're going to do a coat drive for the winter. We need $1,500 from everybody. Not from every individual person, but from everybody collectively. $1,500. See if your church will ever do that. That's the quickest way between you'll find out your church is a hustle or your church is actually real.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Seriously. Think about it like that. If your church your church should be transparent. It should be very transparent. That's for me personally. Now, to find out if the church is real or not, they should be very transparent.
Okay, so check this out. All right, so let's say we got a good church. We got a good church that's being transparent. They're letting you know everything that's happening, and they're getting bigger.
Okay,
they're getting bigger.
Okay,
how do you keep that from not happening? Getting to the mega church, because all those churches started.
No, you can get to the mega church. I don't got no problem with the mega churches. Just be transparent. That's all.
Like,
be transparent.
Let us see the tax returns.
No, let us see what that money is going toward.
Well, yeah.
So be transparent. If you think about it, a mega church, I would love to have a mega church. You know how much we could give back to the community if I had a mega church?
Dude, you can do some damage, man.
Miss Dean house done burnt down. We got $10,000 of extra
blah blah
money. Boom, right there.
Renovate. It's back. You
right
back, baby. You back. And see, and that's the each one take care. I think it started as an ideal, and it just spun out and didn't end up that way. I think that's what happened with a lot of the stuff and a lot of the churches. I mean, you know.
Yes, Amy. If churches in December, if people paid a little more, again, it's all about transparency. That's all. I just want the people to be transparent. Have your churches be transparent, and we all good. But I bet you, I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar. Your favorite church won't be transparent. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because here's the thing. I can't even speak about that because I want to say something else. I know for a fact your church will never be transparent. They'll never tell you how much money they're really putting in.
Now, what would be really interesting is if, just give us one, now with the pastor pimps, what if we found out exactly how much we gave to that pastor that year or that month? Would that change things?
Yes.
So transparency with just starting with just that.
Yes.
That way, okay, so we talking about the religion reform? Well,
yes,
not religion, but
again, that will never happen.
Why not? Why couldn't some church, because you know it's all about unfortunately, it's all about the members, and that's how they rank. That like, more members. Oh, we're doing bad because we don't have as many members. Like that's how they measure.
It's the hustle.
It's money, yeah.
It's the hustle.
I just don't want it to be, man. Yeah, trick y'all.
No, but it's what it is.
It doesn't have to be that way. All right. Okay, so Amy said about the churches saying you can designate where your money going at the end of the year.
Huh? Okay.
Designate, you say, okay, I'm paying my tithes, but I want to pay it toward this thing. So that's the building fund.
As long as they're transparent.
Then
That's the thing.
all you want is transparency in your
That's
church.
it. Say if everybody brings in a new coat, or for a coat that we could get for a coat drive.
That's what's up.
The problem is that the church will also ask, on top of the tithes and offerings, for extra money to go toward that a coat drive. And the problem is, like, you already making enough. Number one, what is an offering?
That's what you get. Your tithes is your 10%. You're supposed to pay. The offering is.
So what's the offering?
It's extra. You offering some extra to the church.
What's the offering, guys?
See, it's what you're supposed to. I don't know. Hi, Jordan.
Exactly.
What's up, Jordan?
Let this sink in, everybody. Everybody's not only giving 10%. How much the government get?
Shoot, depending on how much your income is, it's going up now.
Government get about 15%. You give the church, that's move 10%. 15 for the government, 10 for the church. 25% of your money is already gone.
Quarter from your dollar.
Then you want to give an offering.
But that's
on top of the tithing.
That's optional though. And then you can give to the building fund, and you give to the pastor.
I mean, they send around a separate collection plate for it.
Yeah, that's what everybody can see.
If the social pressures was not there, they send around one collection plate for both ends.
You're not wrong. I'll say that. You're not wrong.
A matter of fact, this is how you know when I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar. This is how you know. Credit cards are a bigger thing now. It's so easy for people to send in money electronically.
Yep.
It'll never happen.
Why? Hold on. Why wouldn't the church accept? They do accept.
No, of course they will. But that collection plate will always be a staple in the church. Because you're not forced to give. And people, there are no social pressures to give when you're at home looking at PayPal. No social pressures.
Versus when you're in church. Versus when you're in church. And they pass it right
at you. And everybody looking at you.
And everybody.
Because you know, church folks love to look good. They love to judge each other.
Amy was just talking about who paid the most and the gossip behind that. I paid the most.
You're right.
And see, that's another thing where they turn you against each other. I mean, I'm not saying the churches are doing this.
What you say? They got a full bookstore and a Starbucks.
Well, you know, it's convenient for the members of the church
to buy coffee.
They can have.
They ain't giving it away for free.
Can you bring in your own? That's the question.
No.
If they stop you from bringing your own in, that's then we're like, oh, that's a cash grab. Now Starbucks figured it out. Starbucks is making profit.
Of course.
That's where you stop becoming for profit.
Of course.
The Family Christian Center, that big one.
Oh yeah, I believe it. That's a big hustle. I mean, I'm telling you, listen, I'm gonna open up the realest hustling church ever in the world. 2018, my church is coming. It's called James Hustle. With a little bit of God.
With a little bit of God, you gonna get this a transparent church?
Oh yeah. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure Kaya know how to sing. So we're gonna see selling Kaya's album. And then I'm gonna have Kaya gonna sing the first half. Then we have Jordan sing the second half of church. And we're gonna sell Jordan's album. So that way we're gonna double up on the money right there.
Then we can mix it and sell it multi.
Then we're gonna put them together and we're gonna sell it for double the price. Cooking Kaya and Jordan.
They do sell.
They do sell.
Well, the Mississippi Mass Choir.
They do sell it.
Dang.
So what we're gonna do is,
but see, Jordan makes a good point. They have to pay for those big plays and stuff.
Why we need plays?
So you can visualize.
Matter of fact, what they playing for? The actors ain't getting paid.
No, they have to buy the sets.
Really? They buy the set one time. You gotta buy the clothes one time.
But they need a new one for every year because you can't have the same thing.
Well,
Jesus
right.
is born differently every year.
Yeah, they're right.
Ah, dang. All right, man, this topic is a little too much, man.
Jay's Hustle is coming next year with a little bit of God.
With a little bit of
I'm going to get up there and preach for about 10, 15 minutes.
This topic.
And we're going to have singing,
okay.
theatrics. We're going to have Jordan's concert once a week. Only $20 to get in with a $10 offering.
Amy got a good topic. Amy, spit on your topic. No, Amy always got a good topic. All right, Amy, you ready for your topic?
It's a good topic right here. Jay's Hustle coming next year, and we selling fried chicken in the inside. Man, that is gonna be going.
Jordan, go ahead and work on the make the poster real quick so we can post it.
I'm saying that's going down. Then when they introduce me to the pastor pimp, Justin Biddle, I'm gonna come out there, a little bit of gospel, a little bit of pimp moves. Oh, it's going down. Gonna look the same.
Cane in the cup.
The cane in the cup. I'm telling you, it's gonna look the same. Then we're gonna hold a $10 drawing every week. Who is Justin dressed like this week? The pimp or the pastor?
Dude, you think the church could ever do lotteries?
I mean, it's coming.
Well, they do. They have bingo nights and the fish fries.
They sell that. Like
that's the way they make that. They don't make money off of those.
Who don't?
They don't make money.
Well, nigga, the offerings by the fish. You ain't paying store prices for the food. So somebody get that over here.
Still pay to get in it too. Yeah. So oh my god. And then you add the tax free. I wonder if churches would operate differently if it was for profit.
No, because they for profit now. Man, hustle, man. They got a Starbucks in inside.
That's
we're not for profit. They're for profit. But we're in business with them. That's like, it's just like Donald Trump. I didn't talk to Russia.
Hold on.
He just talked to Russia.
I bet they're charging them rent.
And he just you know they charge the Starbucks for rent.
No.
Come on now.
But people like this stuff, so they're gonna,
they would operate different if they had to pay taxes.
Yeah.
They charge them a little bit more. They call the new version of the Bible.
They give you a receipt.
They were like, well, the King James version came out 100 years ago, so now this is the King Pimp Pastor's version. And tithing is going up to 15% if they got to pay taxes.
Oh, look at Jordan. You see Jordan? That acronym?
Paying increasing money. Yep.
Dang, that's a good acronym. Pimp, paying increasing money to preacher. Wow. So what's gonna happen with all right, so dang, I forgot. It was something with the taxes. Auntie Teal watching. Hi Auntie Teal, we saw you the other day. So what is your viewpoint on the chances that Trump gets impeached? What are you thinking? What are the chances? Percentage?
Zero.
Why?
Come on now. You just got all them boys all that money. $1.5 trillion?
Yes.
He ain't going nowhere. But he's going to quit.
Oh, whoa. He done playing president?
I mean, he already got done. Listen. He already got done.
He passed permanent tax cuts.
Yeah, it's going down.
Whereas the little ones they gave to normal people,
temporary.
Are temporary. That tells you all you need to know about that right now.
Trump ain't going nowhere until he quit. Listen, he got the right people. And this is another thing, by the way.
But Bacon brings up an important point. Pitts is just as bad or worse.
I don't know if you can get worse than Trump.
I mean,
Pitt's moral values are bad.
Real bad.
But
Pitt's scary.
Trump's moral values are bad, too.
He like Cheney.
They're both not good. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
But the fact is this. Trump, we try to act like...
You said yes. I was right. She was right. I was right.
We try to act like... We try to act like Hillary isn't $100 million or something. Like, she's not going to benefit heavily.
Yeah, she will.
This tax thing. I'm serious. Like, that's how people act.
She ain't mad. She is not that mad about it.
People really act like... Seriously, like they are two completely separate different teams.
No, they're
the same team with the same dream. Seriously.
And that's why, like, politics is being run by that, and then now with the net neutrality thing, oh Lord,
come on,
oh my.
That's why Trump ain't going nowhere. Why do you think that tax break, the tax bill really didn't get a whole lot of opposition like it should have? They got opposition on the face of it. Yeah. Didn't get no real opposition. People have to look good by saying they went against it. But I'm sorry. Realistically, people, if somebody says I can save you an extra $20 million a year on your taxes, Are you going to be 100% against them?
But see, the thing is, it's gonna backfire on the same in history. History wise, history will backfire on them because it will like the deficit. They always preach about the deficit. 8 years of Obama, he's just driving all this deficit. You see how much?
It's a hustle.
Okay, so he made lots of money for them. Now when he tried to get Obamacare out. Why did he get such opposition?
Ben, listen. It has to look good.
Okay, so that was a political
You got two. Basically, I look at it like this, people. Democrats, Republicans, no different than VH1 versus not VH1, MTV versus BET. They all the same team.
Yeah, the same company now.
On the forefront, they look two different people, two different things. It's all the same.
I'm Team MTV.
And I'm Team BET. But it's all the same.
We got the same mama.
Right.
So
it's like light skin versus dark skin. It's the same thing.
Yeah, you're right.
You're on the same team. What the?
Yeah, man, you're right.
It's no different. Trust me. Every Democrat president's a millionaire. Every Republican president a millionaire. Well, billionaire right now.
Yeah, because
it ain't going on TV. He's not a real billionaire.
Trump was
I don't care if he's a fake billionaire or a high up millionaire. It's the same thing to me. It's more money than I have. Way more money than I have.
Yeah, and I mean that's that 1%. You know, I mean you look at the distribution of wealth and how it's so the difference is so that gap is
the
wide.
top 3% have just as much money as the bottom 97%.
And that tells you all you need to know about that. That's man, it's crazy. I don't. It's just depressing to think about how it is. Like, because it's one thing to not know it and think, oh, yeah, yes, we can and all that. But for it to be brought to, like, it was like he just dropped the whole thing. He's like, nah, we're going to tell it to you straight. This what's happened. I don't care about what you care about. This is what I'm doing. That's what Trump basically is and did.
Yeah.
He gangs it. He an old man, don't care. Follow the money. Right. Follow that money.
Well, people will understand one day. That's why I've been telling people, mark my words. It's coming.
What?
Some type of economical revolution.
Civil war?
I won't say civil war.
Economical?
Some type of economic war.
I think people are gonna get something's gonna happen and people are gonna be done with it, and then they're gonna wake up. It's gonna be a little late.
No, because the problem is happening now, where your celebrities are buying $1 million cars, and you got people that can't even afford food at night. It's too big of a gap now, and it's only getting bigger.
I think that we have a lot of control over that.
We do, but we're so stupid we don't realize. See,
class
we're no. What weird class war like that?
Yeah, she's right.
What we're doing right now is we're watching the media, and we're talking. And let me tell you, shout out to Trump. This is the one thing y'all give Trump his props for. This is the only smart thing. He has us so divided as people.
Dude,
you will find out real quick if you have a conversation with the Trump supporter. Y'all ain't that different. Most people want to take care of their family, go to work, and pay for their bills and a couple vacations a year.
Yeah.
That's 95% of people. But but Trump will come through and be like, get them out of here. Mexicans are bad. Yo, Mexicans want to do the same thing that your average white person want to do. That's the same thing your average black person wants to do. Your average Asian person wants to do. Everybody literally wants the same thing. Take care of their family. Don't be a victim of crime. Work. Boom.
It's the truth. You right. You're 100% right.
But the news will make you think that we're so different of people.
Yeah, we are pretty much the same. We are way more alike. It's that 90. I think we are 93%, 97%. The same.
Seriously. But they keep us so divided.
With a lot of stupid stuff. I think.
See, it's the dumbest thing in the world.
I blame it on a lot of the superficial things that we have. Yeah, she saw that. See, that's the. Woo! The establishment has been getting very successful at getting us to fight each other for decades because they know we are stronger together than we are divided.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's a strategy. That's a super strategy. That's in Art of War. I want to say, but the problem. They get us to focus on a lot of stupid stuff, and that comes from our values. They get us to value a lot of superficial bull. Yeah. They got people arguing about the Kardashians when they just passed net neutrality.
Right.
They trying to get rid of net neutrality. That is scary. Do you understand what that can do? You talk about controlling the media. Now they get control of the internet. Think about it. It's like the internet has been like the truth. Like we on the internet right now. What if you had to pay to watch this? You ain't doing it.
I hope you do it. By the way, hopefully we get a cut. But it's all good. But this is the pimp. Pastor side of me. Pastor side of me says, give me 10%.
Always pastor side. You say get 10%. Lord help.
But no. But seriously, we get so divided about the littlest stuff. While they are literally breaking us apart as a nation, as a people. Forget a nation. As a people. Yeah. That's why when people get on me, but the immigrants. No.
How about, okay.
What does that matter?
Dude.
Send the best person for the job, get the job anyways. That's I don't mind competition. I actually like competition.
Competition makes everything better. Like capitalism, all right. I'm kind of down with capitalism. It makes you know what, but as long as everybody's got the same, got
a fair opportunity.
Yes. And granted, especially as a black man, I know opportunity. We start behind the finish line. I understand that. But the fact that you can run and catch up, yes, that's a beautiful thing. Now, when you can't, when you that 97 trying to fight that 3% and that money, it's hard. See, but we're focusing on the stupid stuff like education for one, because that would help a lot of people out. Mm-hmm. But what do we do to education? What do we pay our teachers?
$30,000. Not enough to live on where they gotta get a side job.
Exactly, dude.
Not enough to live on where they gotta get a side
job.
So they focus less time on your child's education throughout the day because they're too busy working a side job at night to correctly put together a correct lesson plan.
But honestly, Congress and teachers should have salaries and benefits switched. Yeah, plain and simple. Teachers shouldn't have to worry about a dang thing except educating these kids. Yep. And guess what would happen? Their quality would go up. People would take the education more serious. And let's change. I think that's another reason why the curriculum, they're teaching a lot of old stuff. Like it's a lot of its income. Like when a teacher has to worry more about how they're gonna, make money and eat and all that, and pay for their bills than teaching. I mean, and let's not forget all the extra work teachers have to do. That's crazy. Yep. They are underpaid, along with social workers. Yes. Yep. Because a lot of these kids, I was talking to Janelle about this. It's a generational thing. The only reason, like I was talking about feminism. So feminism. You know why feminism? This is why. There's a big reason why. Listen hard. Back in the day, 50s, 60s, all them days, who was supposed to take care of the kids? Women. For the majority of that time. And they did. Now, and then feminism started rising up and all that. And these women are hearing this. Now, these children, the next generation, heard and went through and saw the struggles. What do you think when they got of age they were going to do? Feminism. That's why we're pushing for equality, because they saw all the bull. And they were like, nah, we're seeing all the bull now. We seen it. Like, my kids, they seeing all the bull now. They ain't going to have it. Why do you think Obama got, they saw a lot of stuff during the Bush times. And all, they was like, man, this is unfair, this is messed up. They came out in record numbers. Obama and all that. We need to get back to that. Truth be told, I'm not listening. I need to, man, woo. But we need to teach. Our values are just flipped. How we do? What education should be?
This is when I knew that number one. I've been calling for years. I knew net neutrality would get pushed out the way, and here's why. Number one, when Obama won, they couldn't control the internet back then. That isn't what it was now. But when Bernie got big, Bernie got big. And it actually was the first person who I can honestly tell you was actually trying to make a big change. Then killed him with something like, well, that's socialist. Well, nigga, is it bad that if I'm a billionaire, is it bad that I'm helping out the little man?
Yeah, is that a bad thing? Because, the truth be told, when you look at it, the truth be told, they won't even know the money was gone. The amount that they would be giving up, they wouldn't even notice. They wouldn't, honestly. At that level, you don't know. This is like, yeah, I took $1 out your pocket last week. You wouldn't even know.
Here's the thing. And truth be told, I'm not big on taxes. I'm really not. I'm not saying tax those people to hell and just let me keep all my money. I'm not saying that at all. I'm definitely not saying that. All I'm saying is, number one, equal playing field. Number two, nobody, and I mean nobody, should be on the side of the street dying of starvation when somebody's riding around in a Maybach.
Dude, yeah, this is the richest country in the world.
And that's the thing.
The priorities in a lot of our priorities are shifted. We don't care. We care about what we look like. That's why I say about the aesthetics or how things look and they smell. I mean, God, okay, I understand you worked hard and you got your stuff, but make sure somebody else is taken care of because that next generation,
each one teach one, people.
Yep.
Take care of the next. So serious. That's why I don't, and that's why the main thing. When y'all hear me, y'all will see my underlining values in everything I say. When I bring up the church, my underlining value is this: I'd rather help a person than to give it to the building. My underlying values are helping the next person. If I'm good, if I'm warm, that next person should also be able to be warm.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And that's kind of what the churches are doing with education. They're starting their own schools.
I hope so. Is it free to get that?
Oh,
how much you paying to get that?
No. It is, I believe. But it should be. And that may be it. Every church has to start a school.
I would love it. They didn't have to get
teachers. Because you got that, but they'll get enough money, or we'll give them a cut or something. Because they're already making a lot. So the certain churches, the ones that can't support this, but that way, but I hate to mix it with religion. That's when you got the separation of church and state that you have to abide by. Man, like I just want people to be happy. That's the only thing. Like, and if I can help, then I help. It's not like, oh, I'm losing because. Like, but see, it goes back into religion too.
You think about it like this, people. If you don't believe me, I don't know how many you all have kids, but taking your kids to see Santa, you're spending at least $50. Santa sitting there probably making what, $10 an hour,
maybe.
You just paid 5 hours for Santa, and how long did you sit with Santa? Less than a minute. 30 seconds you sit with Santa. The photos, trust me, the photos don't cost nothing to print.
No, and the line is long and down the block. I mean, the overhead is very small.
So
they made somebody press the button.
That's the economics.
If they could put the button in Santa's hand, they would.
Yep, that's economics. How sadly our economics work. You, as one person, have paid for 5 hours of Santa's time being there. The next person has paid for the rest of Santa's day plus the camera moments. That third person has wrapped up everybody's labor for the day and prints. For the day. Yeah. So 3 people. 3 people have paid for everybody within Santa's day.
Yep, pretty much.
3 people.
Think about it. So it's all profit.
Everything after that third person is 100% profit. Now just picture where that money goes. Into a bank account where people, they don't even see it.
Yeah.
While you got people who are starving, who can't even afford to take their kids to go see Santa. I remember when the Bucks came to UWM and they were like, well, how do we bring up attendance? And I said either put a better product on the floor or lower the prices because it's not feasible for a family of 4 to go see a Bucks game.
Yep.
It's not feasible.
It's not any normal family. But see, the thing is, and they like to talk about trickle down economics. Trickle down compassion works. Go take care of a whole bunch. Let the Bucks go and sponsor, a whole bunch of kids. And help them out or school.
Ben, they would rather give somebody $100 million contract, which boggles my fucking mind. But they would rather charge $60 to get in and give a $100 million contract and have one day that people can come down and meet the players. Listen, you give me a $100 million contract. Number one, dude, you give me $100 million.
Dude, you know how much? Man, you think about it, and you're like. What you could do with that, really see the effects, some permanent change. With
That's what I always wondered. I'm like, it has to be some type of what?
No, I just noticed. I just saw the reflection.
There be some type of safeguard where if you make a certain amount of money, you can't give back because it doesn't make sense. Except Bill Gates, shout out to him, he gave back $40 billion.
Bill Gates is one of those few that's like. Dude, I got more money than God. Hey, here we go. Hey, let's go start some foundations. Let's go cure this stuff. If anybody was going to cure AIDS, it'd be him.
Shout out to Bill Gates. Y'all understand? Go research Bill.
Research this man. After he left Microsoft, it was before then. He started that foundation. Him and his wife. Let's not get that twisted.
Bill and Melinda Fund.
Dude, they went to Africa. Where haven't they gone?
Bill gives more money to Africa than the United States of America does. Bill is one of the few people who is a billionaire who I just be like. Go ahead. Same way. If y'all look up one of his good friends, Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett,
same way. Warren Buffett has always said, I'm privileged because I was born white and I was born a man. And he's one of the main people who have said, I don't think your gender or your race should hold you back. So Warren Buffett has so many foundations that fight for equality. It's crazy when I did my research on him. Warren Buffett is somebody who I really love to read about. He's really out there.
And they're low-key making an effect.
Yes.
Like, they're low-key doing it. And you don't see them, look what we did. Look what we did. It's like, nah. Like, I love when they know how to bring awareness because of their status.
Yep.
Too. Just because they're like, oh, he did this person, because of who they are.
But on the flip side, I didn't like how, like, Beyonce is like, she's for the Black Lives Matter movement 110%. She pays for their office building, everything. The problem, and she bailed everybody out of jail. They got arrested.
Yeah.
At the same time, she does it behind the scenes. And I'm like, Beyonce.
Dude, yeah, see that? But see,
No.
why? Why? Because she's a super public figure. Like, her income is based on her public persona. Like, so I kind of understand in a way. I don't like it, but I kind of understand. But would it work the other way? Would it benefit her to do it?
Yeah, it would. I would think.
I think.
Listen, if it doesn't benefit her financially, it will benefit the masses.
Yeah, and that's what really should matter when it comes down to it. Man, Lord, we done got on a rant. But that's basically what it is. When I sit back and I look at things that are important to people, and you see, hell, this is what you do. Go on Facebook, go down your feed. And when you see something stupid, I guarantee you. When you see something stupid, you should unfollow. But when you see something stupid posted, and a lot of people arguing about it, look at the comments, I guarantee that thing is most likely something pretty stupid. Most likely, it's something pretty stupid that doesn't really matter. And it really never mattered. So, like, focus on good, important shit. Pay teachers more. Pay people who do. It's not even just teachers. It's people who provide a good service. Like a real service.
Yes.
Because
they're the ones that really make the real difference.
They make the real difference. And there's plenty of people. What I'm saying is, what I'm going to say is going to happen is, and it's all generational. There's a generation of people that are being helped by people about certain causes.
What do you mean?
They're being helped by certain causes. Tyler Perry. Oh God, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought up Tyler Perry. There's certain people. For every Tyler Perry that there is that like that, there's a person who got help, came out of foster care. You see, they have some of these little sappy Facebook videos about it, and they came, and because of the way they were, they stepped their game up 1,000%, and they made a big difference.
That's very true.
And they gave back. And there's more and more. A lot of NBA players too do that.
Shout out to LeBron James. He gives back a lot, way better than Michael Jordan. And even though I think Michael Jordan is better on the basketball court than LeBron, LeBron gives back 10 times as much money as Michael Jordan does.
Yeah,
10 times.
And that's gonna be the real legacy. And like Gary Vee was talking about it, man. Don't play for the win, play for the legacy. He's like, you play the long game. When you play in the long game, you should don't measure in dollars, measure in how many people you can help.
Yep.
Because when that, dude, it helps everybody. A rising tide raises all ships. Bing to bang to boom. Dang, we didn't. Woo.
All right, y'all. We finna wrap this up. Yeah. I gotta go to work. Remember, blessings don't come to you. Blessings flow through you.
Don't forget it. Yeah. All right, Biddle Media, episode 6. It's in the can. We out. Peace, love, and soul, baby.